Good day, everybody. Sebastian Keynes here, and this is Wreck-It with Epics. That's right. So, episode 3, right? So, we are now going from, it looks day 8 to day 9. I have had some time to do a little bit here and there in the account. I'm trying not to go more than 3 hours a day. Otherwise, this will get exhausting really quick. So, but in terms of the Pantheon, we have unlocked now the factions in terms of doing faction trials. So whatever I can complete here to get some insignias to then upgrade my Pantheon is going to help. So you can see here, at least for the Northerners, I was able to at least get the first stage cleared and get some of these green insignias and start leveling that up and get some extra stats, which are always helpful to manage the content. So you see here, and I'll get a little bit more HP bonus and healing effect, rage regeneration. That's all the good stuff. Tide, we're doing that every day. We have to, so we're here at 25, and I am making sure that I stay on top of it. I'm trying to reserve it till the end of the day because I'm pretty sure that there is a storyline quest where you're supposed to be collecting your Tide rewards. So this is kind of here at the end of the day. I think there's only 1 hour left. Let me show you here in the guild boss. So we've been able to push a little bit, as you can see here. On hard, I am getting the top chest, so that's pretty good. Now, nightmare right now, the trouble is that I'm not breaking that second shield. So that's why you see me here with the second one. And I think that my score for today's run was extremely low, but is doable. So 228. So we'll keep that going as much as we can. I can tell you now with the artificial materialist, so the last time I left you, we unlocked this, and I have been trying to push on it. So here we are now to stage 9. I'm either going to have to start using the cook cheese, or I'm going to have to level iron to help out, or I'm going to have to go after Komodo. That's where I am, but we're going to do some summons today, and hopefully there will be able to dictate to us what we're going to need to do to clear that up. Gear rates. Okay, so all of them, I'm up to the red. So I am ready to start pushing on these as soon as I have the required pair-ups and gearing that I need to get these guys pushed. So here we are on 11 here, and we are now here on 10 for GR3. So if you're curious about just like seeing a run, for example, for GR3, Esme came in handy. So I summoned her on the last episode, so I used her along with Hydro right at the front to try to shoot things down. Dolores, of course, is going to boost my hydro. And then here I just have Yona. So the mages work at these early stages. Then after, these fellows start getting magic resistance, so it's really hard to use them. But we were able to use them for this. And you can still see that in some way, shape, or form, I still did use Maureen to kind of help me back things up a little bit and make sure that she was able to go on. These fellows were able to at least get these side units that were coming at us and not have to rely too many on the marksman, so the marksman can then focus on whatever it's in front of them. So that's pretty much what I did here. Mary, in the clear, the first time that I cleared this, I used her to slow things down right in front of Hydro. So then she was still able to at least target some of these the flying units coming at us. So that's kind of how I set things up for that, and I was able to clear it. Now the gear has improved a little bit, so we are now going to manage to do that. GR1, Iona did a good job clearing it by himself with some help from the marksman and Voltus. So that's come at the push. And then GR2 was also Iona, because she is the one that major drove the force behind that in terms of, let me see here. So in terms of doing the damage that I needed to complete it, I just put Iona to the side. I made sure that I protected her. What I did was that I brought in 2 of my defenders. So you can see here that I'm still using Aveline.
So I used Aveline, and I already had Baron, so I leveled him up to 40 to help me clear this content. And you can see here, I have Iona on the side. I made Lily very tanky, and I also covered the units with Camille. So I kind of did like a double coverage and make sure that everyone survived the earthquakes as much as they could. And I brought in Esme just to help me kind of bring poison the Sadas, the Slaughters, the Rushers here, kind of help bring things down. But it was Iona pretty much that did most of the damage to bring the boss down. But that's pretty much how I set that up. I did bring Hydro, I guess, at the end here for the boss, just to do some physical damage. And we were able to survive the slams. My units were never really in danger of dying, but the health was getting low. So I just had to make sure that I timed Iona's ultimate right on that when he started smashing, so she could bring him down right away. So that's kind of GR3, GR2. GR1 was pretty standard again. It was all Iona that did it. So that's, and then I am trying to do as much as I can when it comes to these events going on, because there is the shard event for Eliza. So I'm trying to collect as many as I can. I need 75, so I'm trying to collect as many as I can early on to relieve the pressure later, and then get that Piercer lured into the account, because that will provide a big boost to it. Oh, Arena. So now we're in a Silver 3. So it's been really interesting to try to find some battles to see if I can climb up a little bit and get some better rewards. Maybe like a legendary chest, if at all possible. You know, get a rare summoning crystal here and there. But I'm pretty much just looking for really weird lineups, weird battles that I can take advantage of. So that's kind of the trying to take advantage of the situation right now in terms of Arena. Make sure that I get some rewards, get some Arena tokens so we can get stuff in the shop, because if I can get epic crystals or epic dust, the pot there that we can use, I'll take it. Okay, and there we go. So yeah, it's just in the short Arena battle here to pretty much do it all. Now let me quickly go over the roster now as it stands, just to then give you a general idea of what I did level up and how I chose to kind of group my heroes together to make sure that we have a very competent unit to help us clear the content. So you here see Iona now at 50, and Hydro is at 50, so is Esme, and I actually did five rank Lily, Evelyn, and Mary, but they I just left them at 45. They're getting experience as I using them in campaign, so they get a little bit of experience and they get their leveled up. Like I said, Baron is now at 40, so at least I have another tank that I can rely on. Dolores is still at 40. She may be a priority depending on the pools today, and Isolde is still at 40. So it eventually is going to come down to me to whether I want to do more 50s, or do I finally go for that 60, where it would be Hydro or Iona. Then I decide to 60, and I am trying to chase artifacts too, because some of my heroes do need it and I would benefit from it. So pushing AMR is going to be essential for this. I am still using this cast down here that you see. They're either 4 rank. So for some reason, if you see them for some reason being 4 ranks, because I was using them to either boost damage, or they was using them at the tank. Rex eventually got replaced by Baron. So Baron now is my primary with Evelyn. So that's pretty much where we are with that in terms of the roster makeup. Now, gear. Where I'm at with gear, there are a lot of I have a lot of legendary pieces. I leveled a lot of them to 12 because we have the quests, and we also have a Tale of the Smiths event going on. So there's an Eliza pair of charts in there, and there was also some rare crystals in there as well. So I decided to level some stuff up just to see if I can boost the stats on these heroes here. Right now, it's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for attack. I'm trying to get as much damage as I can into this unit. So you see here, Hydro. So for this one, I had to settle for an attack bonus. It actually comes in better in the long at this level right now for idle. If I use attack flat, once we get to 60, then yeah, so put attack percentage bonus. So just by doing the gear planning and just looking at how the stats change, yeah, flat attack, it actually, if I could, attack bonus actually boosted more attack into her. So just little things like that is what you have to keep track of. If you're in the beginning stages, look at the base of your hero and see if they would benefit more from attack or attack bonus at the level that they are. So some of these heroes are going to benefit more from 50. So Yona had a very good set. He has a very good set that came with the game by clearing a quest. So she's the one that has a little bit more crit rate. And then depending on the content, if she's not doing enough damage, I go back and I switch this for an attack bangle. Just to make sure that we're getting and not worry too much about making sure that she crits. So that's pretty much where we are. Mary, the other way. I'm trying to make her a little bit more tanky to make sure that she survives. I'm not worried too much of a damage. I'm just using her to slow things down for me. And of course, I'm making sure that Evelyn and Baron are as tanky as possible. Same thing with the healers. If I can make sure that I have survival stats on the pieces, then I'm taking them just to make sure that they survive. I know that she's an attack-based healer, but if she stays in the battlefield a little bit longer, it actually works better in the long run. And so an assault right now is still all in the purple gear, but we're eventually going to try to optimize his gear as well, because I am using him for guild boss. So that's pretty much where we are with the account. I haven't done too much to the Voider yet. Tried the Aracha stage with the boulders now that I have Lily into the account, and that's probably the only thing that was new from what I showed you in the last episode, is that we were able to summon Lily. We are still poor. Let me see if there was anything else here. Defenders. We have Mariel that we can depend on if we want to. Jorge is right now, he would be a little bit too fragile, so I'm not going to use him yet. But he is an option, especially with his plague, just in case I need to do some extra damage on the side. But here's the thing. So day 7, we get Ian into the account. He is not a pure damage dealer, but he has that one extension. We can use it in MR to block the side units coming if we want to. But you can see that I'm fighter poor. So that's what I was saying early on, that I might have to consider go get Komodo, and hopefully with the summons to get the fusion parts that I need to get the hero into the account, just so I can push AMR a little bit more. So as you can see here in the arena shop, that I'm going for these, and so I did enough arena here. I think I did enough arena where I can purchase some here. Let me take some dust, because I do need to eventually get the epics, and then based on the chest too, I'm gonna have a week to get these. I'm gonna get the daily pot. That's fine. Mithril will come in later. So yeah, so after I'm done here with you, I'm going to do some more arena so I can get some more dust. Okay, so let's go into the summoning portal here, because I am hoping that I do get some heroes to add to the account that I can use. Especially, I'm looking for somebody like Vortex would help, but fighters. So if any of those fighters want to show up, I'll use them in whatever capacity. Gluttony, Boroth, Wrath, I'll use them. No fighter is unwelcome. We have 2,231 gems. I still think that we're in the period we can use our diamonds for summoning, and later on, if our roster looks to be decent, then I'll consider to start using energy for them. So we have this one inch in here. So I'm hoping for an epic lore, but it is going to be a long shot. So let's see what we get here. And okay, so we get some diamonds back. So that was a long shot. So that's fine. So, oh, I do have a divine. It was 2x though. Decisions. I mean, I could wait until the event is done, but what are the chances? I mean, I'm never lucky with divine crystals. So let's try it. Hopefully it's an epic. All right.
So we got an epic, and it is Demon. Okay, we he has he's very interesting character. I could probably use him to deal with the Psionics. He does have a low cost or a low redeployment time. Let me see if I can collect these without crashing the game. And then, yeah, you know what? I'll manage to use them. I mean, we need fighters. We need strong fighters. So this is welcome. This is fine. All right, let's see if we can get any more epics with our crystals here, because that would come in handy. All right, so no epic there. All right, come on. Turn purple, please. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Hopefully something good. We need something good. And oh, it's a note rust. Okay, so I actually was thinking about for the fusion. I just did not have him high on the priority list, but now I can actually start working on him. He's actually become a much better epic. And Soleil. Okay, so the mages are dropping in. Hello, welcome in. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Good epics into the account. All right, that was a skunked. All right, so I'm gonna do another 10 here, and hopefully it turns purple. We want it to turn purple. Okay, one good fighter, please. I need somebody that can deal some damage. Tasira. Okay, so another marksman into the account. And Mariel. So Mariel's going to be an awakening. All right, let's go again. Turn purple. And perfect. Okay, come on. It's so weird to say turn purple instead of gold. But this is the challenge. This is what we want. We got an awakening for Dolores. That is so interesting. I'm going to close it now with another 10 pull here. And hopefully it turns purple. It gives me a very good epic. Come on, a good fighter. Give me a good fighter. Please. And we have a Scorch. Oh. This guy can do some interesting stuff. It's just that he's such a glass cannon. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we got a good round of epics. There's no question that. No question. So we will be okay with it. What's this? The gallery light up. So Infernos are getting a little bit of extra stats. That's fine. Okay, so we did get some new epics to the account. So we have a Nabras to work on. We have a Solo. Now, Tasira could come in handy in certain situations. So if we need another marksman, she will be ready to be leveled up. And we have a lot of fodder here, but who else did we add? Unfortunately, I did not get a spring. I needed a spring to get a Komodo. So I'm going to have to keep working at it and make sure that we are going to be able to add another fighter to the account. It looks like we got an awakening for Mariel. Yep, we did. So that's going to be her first one. So we'll do that. We'll use her. We need heals from a ground unit in any situation. That would be the place where I would bring her. And Dolores. Dolores is going to get a first awakening. And that is the inspiration effect of graceful dancing increases by 20%. Even better. So this hopefully will help with Guild Boss a little bit. I do have one Epic Soulstone, but I'm still don't know where I'm going to use it yet. There's going to be a break. In case of emergency, break open glass. That's what I'm going to do. Well, that's pretty much where I am, folks, in terms of not arena, but in terms of the overall progress of this Epics only account. We have not added any other legendaries. So I guess in a way that's a plus, but I also want to make sure that when I do give this account away, that it does have a good stack of legendaries for people to play around with if they want to continue on and grind this thing out and take the account to the next level. And like I said, I'm gonna still keep going with the Volka storyline.
because that is something that eventually we're going to get rewards out of that. And that's a good measuring stick for progress as well. I have to do chapter 4 on hard mode to continue on the quest, and then we'll figure out what else we need to do to get Volka. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, comments, post them down below. I'll read them when I can. And aside from that, it's going okay so far. It's fun. I'll update my progress in the website so you can kind of see where I am in relation to everybody that is competing. And, let's just keep progressing as much as I can. And then we'll eventually get down to... Wait, did I just see that? Is that correct? Is that correct? Okay. Oh, come on. Epic? Ah, too good to be true. All right, that's why. Okay, that'll do it, folks. We'll see you all next time on the next Wreck It with Epics episode.